Hi Gemini, welcome back to Omkaratarot and to another Love Bite. Gemini, let's see what are the messages here now for you. And a warm welcome back to all my subscribers and welcome in newcomers. Gemini Spirit, what does Gemini need to know? Gemini. 3 cards for the first person, that's 6 of Swords, Ace of Cups in reverse, and the Page of Pentacles. For the second person Spirit, 6 of Wands, Star card in reverse, and the 5 of Pentacles. And mutual energies, Ace of Wands, King of Cups, and the 4 of Cups in the upright. Okay, 2 of Cups. So somebody really feels they lost out on their soulmate. This is my soulmate. Could be really missing their person. I don't know how they lost this soulmate. At least that's how they're feeling. Because first person here, person A for me, feels, there was just too much trouble here. Yes, this was probably a soulmate bond and there was that feeling, but it was just too much of a troubled connection. I am moving on, I'm moving away because this can't be a genuine soulmate bond. Omkaratarot, they never offered me a cup of love. They offered me very, very little. I mean, how can this be a soulmate connection? Even though I felt it initially, that we could, move on together, but they never offered me a cup of love. The other person, I have a feeling they are losing hope now. Maybe this person was very prideful in the past, or they had ego problems or something. They're kind of losing hope. They feel they've lost out on their biggest wish. Maybe now they recognize the connection, and now they're feeling that they got left behind, or they're feeling the lack basically. So let's see what of course I'll clarify all these cards and then we'll do your mutual cards as well, Gemini. But first let's start with some dialogue message cards. Let's see if you guys could say something to each other, what that would be, and then I'll clarify these. Gemini and their person Spirit, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? Gemini and their person Spirit. Let's take a few more from another deck, Gems. Gemini and their person Spirit. Gemini and that person, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? Just a few more from a third deck as well, and then we'll start the reading. Gemini and that person Spirit. All right, good to go. Let's start the reading. And Gemini, if any of you are looking for personal readings, my email is omkaratarot@gmail.com. You can reach me there. It's there in the description box below as well. So the first card here says, my feelings for you were deeper than I could admit. Yeah, somebody could have been sitting in their pride, maybe playing hot and cold, maybe, showing their passionate side, but not their emotions. So my feelings for you were deeper than I could admit. I saved all your texts and I still read them and I think about you a lot. I wanted you, but I couldn't express all my feelings to you. I still want us to be friends, but it's difficult now. My love for you never goes away. I was dishonest with you and myself. I lived one big lie. I'm damaged and not deserving of your love. My pride and ego led us astray. That's what I saw in the cards. I made so many bad mistakes. I hope we can have a do-over. I feel ashamed of how I treated you. You did not deserve that. I loved you more than anyone, but I failed to show it. So many cards saying the same thing, that the love was there, but somebody had problems showing it because of their pride, their ego, or difficulty in expressing emotions. When you told me that you thought I was too good to be true, I was one of the few good and true people in your life. You have half our gifts, I the other. If you would only work with me instead of being silent and shutting me out, We could overcome any obstacles together and heal in sacred union. I hurt myself and I chose to keep the peace and enjoy time with you. I should have told you the truth about what was bothering me. Keeping it all inside me has been eating away at me. So, Gemini, these were some of your messages. If these were resonating with your storyline, let's start the reading. But first, an angel blessing card. And this one is going to be Gemini for the viewer. A blessing, guidance, advice, or a message for the person who's been drawn to this reading. Could be you, could be your cross watcher. And this card here says triumphant. There's a lot of victory coming for you, viewer. You are on the right track, it seems. So keep moving forward. A lot of victory coming towards you. The universe is going to be rewarding you with a lot of success in your life. Triumphant. Okay, now Spirit, let's see. Let's start with the first person, person A for me, and the second line is person B for me. Like I said, you could be either one of them. So, person A, what's the Six of Swords in your feelings right now? Yeah, Ace of Cups again. Person A says, I offered them my cup of love. They just dumped it. They didn't love me. According to person A, there was no love here. It's two cards saying the same thing. Ace of Cups in reverse, Ace of Cups in reverse. So according to person A, yeah, what's the point of waiting around for somebody who doesn't love me? They never loved me in the first place. I offered them my love and I loved them, but they always played hot and cold, hot and cold. They always made me keep guessing whether they loved me or they didn't love me, they loved me or they didn't love me. So, well, I figured they didn't love me. Because they didn't offer me anything. They offered me very, very little. So I cut them out. Yeah, I decided to come to the conclusion that I'm not going to play this game of loves me not, loves me not. I just decided, okay, loves me not. Let me just decide on that one thing because it was breaking my heart. It was really, really breaking my heart. They were treating me like I was just a friend to them, or maybe a friends with benefits to them, or they had other people that they wanted to be with. So I think person A is now rebuilding their own life and saying, I am acknowledging that they did not love me. Okay, so person B, what about you? Six of Wands. What's the Six of Wands? Six of Wands, they were sitting in their ego and pride, right? This person was refusing to acknowledge the connection, refusing to see that there was love here because of their ego, their pride, and now they feel that the other person has totally given up on them. This person was juggling. They were juggling and they were not making up their mind because they either didn't want to take the responsibility or they didn't want to put in the hard work that it maybe, it needed to have. Now they feel, oh my God, I've lost out on my biggest wish. This was the person. There is nobody I can ever compare this person to anymore. And what did I do? I ended things with this kind of a person, somebody who I can never replace in my life. Now they're feeling hopeless. Yeah, star card in reverse. Yeah, they feel that the other person is upset with them now, angry with them now, is not stuck on them anymore, has left them behind, left them out in the cold. Now they're feeling the karma of behaving like a player. Yeah, this person behaved like a player, I think, in the past. Maybe because they were pretending or they were not ready, I don't know what, but now they feel they're getting the karma for that. This person could be isolated, feeling abandoned, feeling left out in the cold, feeling lonely, feeling sad, feeling they lost out on a perfect partnership, sitting in a lot of disappointment, right? This person could be feeling blocked now and unable to now do anything about it. Okay. So mutual energies now. Okay, so first, for the first person, the one who has made up their mind that this love is over and I need to now cut this connection off. For them, what are these three cards? Person A says they did come towards me with a lot of passion, but passion is something that I was not willing to have only. Yes, it was exciting, but that is not all that I wanted from them. That's the reason, Omkaratarot. Since their heart was not involved and they kept breaking my heart, I gave up on them. I've turned my back on this connection. Somewhere person A feels that the other person was not being emotionally vulnerable, playing hot and cold. Sometimes they would be very nice and passionate. Sometimes they would pull away. It was person A basically says, I was very discontent in this connection. I was very discontent in this. I never got that emotional offer from them. Passion, yes, but no emotions. I really thought that sooner or later this person would, realize their mistakes, step up, do right by me. They would, recognize this connection. They would return back to me with a proper offer. But no, they just kept playing mind games over and over and over again and making me feel I was never, good enough for them. So, what about the other person, Spirit? What are these 3 cards for the second person? The one who's now feeling the brunt of their mistakes. Ace of Wands. What's the Ace of Wands? They feel that the other person is not waiting around for them anymore. They feel by now the other person has already started off with a passionate brand new beginning. No wonder they've gone silent on me. No wonder they're not talking to me. It's like now they've recognized how much love they were holding in their heart, but now they feel they've lost their spot. They to maybe somebody else who's maybe taken action towards them, somebody younger, more attractive, or somebody else who's stolen the heart of the person that they wanted or want now. They are deeply just very unhappy. They're very, very unhappy. They're feeling discontent. They just keep missing their person. They keep wondering, how are they? I don't want any other options. I still miss them a lot. But then, Four of Cups. Four of Cups. What's the Four of Cups? They want to return. This person wants to return. Heart of Hearts, they do still want to return. They are ready to put the work in. But now they're not sure whether the other person wants them back. They're trying to figure out, how do I get a revival? How do I get a second chance? Why? Because now they are lonely. This person is lonely now. They are stuck. Now they're thinking, how do I now revive this connection? They feel that if they go back now, they're going to look very foolish. They're going to look very foolish. And what if the other person has already given up on them? Or maybe they are with somebody else already. Or, they've signed me off basically, and they are out there romancing a new person. So why the Two of Cups then, Spirit? Overall energy for Gemini's reading. What's the Two of Cups? Two of Cups. Yep, Spirit says this was a soulmate bond, soulmate connection, but somebody never made the decision. They never made the decision. They were overthinking this connection. They were running away from it, and now they are going through the dark night of the soul, recognizing that this was my soulmate. It's making them very angry, making them very upset, while the other person is, I think, protecting themselves. Or it's also making them angry as to, why did I push them away? Why did I push away my perfect partner? Well, that's what I have for you today. Till next time then, Gemini, love and light. Take care. Namaste.